Hello everyone, this is Shivani here. So I'm doing my Java assignment, assignment number 4. We have given some few set of questions that I have to take run them successfully. So for this I have created a project name assignment, and on right clicking over this, going on new and clicking on the package, I have created a package over here, package name assign 4. Okay, so then clicking on the assign 4 on the package, going on new, clicking on the class, I have created a session called session 4, and we always know that the first character, first letter of the class, first should always be uppercase because Java is case sensitive. Then we have to click over here so that to get the class. So here we can see that the package is assigned 4 and the class is session 4. Okay, it's a Java class. Now so these are the set of questions which have been given. So I'll show you. Now, one question is that print this pattern up to n, where in this pattern 4, 1, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, and so on. So we don't know the end, right? So for this, I have, so we see here first is 1 and then is 4. There's a difference of 3. Okay, then again 4, 8, 12. We see this continuous repetition of plus 4, 4, 4. There's a gap of 4, 4 in each. Now what I do, uh, so we have written system out.println, enter any integer value 1 to n. Okay, we have to input this value. So now I have created a scanner object over here, UI, and storing user input into it, right? So now I'm storing data of UI object into another string, into another integer named n1, right? This is integer, so it's in n1 because we are entering an integer value, right? Now, because we see here that 1 is an odd number and other numbers are the repetition of 4. So I'm just going to print 1 over here, system dot out print 1, right, like that. Okay, now I'm running the for loop here, for loop. Okay, so as integer I is equal to 4 because we are starting at 4 now. We already printed 1, I'm starting from 4. This is my index value. I is 4 and then I is less than equal to n1, whatever the value we have inputted, the value ui value is n1, so that value I have written here, and then I is, because it is incrementing by 4 plus 4, so I've given I is equal to I plus 4. Then I'm going to print it system dot out dot print I value, and then we have to put commas in between like this, so I've written like this in this. Okay, I'm writing CISO 2 times because I want to give a gap between two questions. Okay, now let's see the next one. The next I have to do, user has to enter any number and then printing it in decreasing order, right? So I'm writing system out print ln, please enter any number and then print it backwards. Okay. So again, user has to input any number, write any number, enter, and then we have to create. I have created a new scanner object UI1 and storing user input into it. Right now, I'm storing data of UI object into another integer n2. Okay, so now I'm running for loop here again. I is n2. Why n2? Because I have inputted that value, I'm running it backward in a decreasing order. When the decreasing order, the highest value from which number I'm going to start will be here, right? Now, this is because up to 0. Okay, 0 is my last number, so this should be greater than 0. So I is greater than equal to 0, and it is decreasing one value, so I is equal to I minus 1, right? So here system println I, because I am printing this value now. It will show me in decreasing order. So again, I am writing these two CISOs so that in order to get a gap between the two questions. Now, next is enter any word and print each character one by one. Okay, so I have to write any word. Suppose hello I am entering, I have to then enter HELLO in by giving some gap in between them, right? So here again I have created, user has input any value, any word, and then I'm creating here also, I'm creating a new scanner object UI2 and storing the input value into it. Now I'm storing data of UI2 into another string object named N3, right? So here I'm again running a loop here. I is 0 because my index value is 0. I'm starting from 0, 1. I'm starting from 0, sorry. So, and I'm defining the length here, whichever the value here, my value is, input value is n3. So I is less than n3 dot length. This will give me the length of my word. And if I write equal to, then I have to write length minus 1. Since I'm not writing equal to, I'm writing I is less than n3 dot length. And it is increasing by one number, so I'll give 1, I is equal to I plus 1. So here system out dot print, which I have, this is my input value, so I'm writing that value n3, and this method I'm calling char at. When I hit the char at, returns the char value at the specified index is I here. Okay, this gives me the value at uh, I, and since we want a gap in between each character, so I have uh, given some space after every character. Now let me run this. So enter any integer value 1 2, and suppose I'm entering 30. This is the pattern it is following. Please enter any number and then print it backward. Okay, so I'm printing 20. You can see what I entered is here, and then it is enter any word and print each character one by one. So for example, I'm writing my name. As we can see that each character is has has some space in between one, and character is defined one by one. So far you can see now my program, I have run my program successfully. So my this assignment is complete now. Thank you for watching this.